Imagine standing at the edge of a wall you've built around yourself. A wall made of doubts, fears, and beliefs that tell you how far you can go. What if that wall isn't as solid as you think? What if you have the power to shatter it, to step into a life bigger than you've ever dared to dream? Right now, you're closer to breaking free than you know. The only question is, will you swing the hammer? Your limits are waiting to be broken. Will you make it happen? Life is a grind. Let's not pretend it's easy. It throws barriers in your path, fills your mind with questions, and sometimes it feels like you're trapped in a cage of your own making. You've felt that confinement, haven't you? Those days when you wake up and wonder if you'll ever reach the life you want. Those moments when your dreams feel too big, too distant, too impossible to touch, when fear slips in whispering that you're not capable, that you're stuck where you are. We've all been there. That moment when you want to break free, to live without limits, to chase what sets your soul ablaze, but something holds you back. Fear, uncertainty, the quiet lie that says you can't go any further. But let me ask you this. What happens if you believe that lie? What's the cost of staying behind that wall? Every day you accept those limits. You're shrinking your own world. You're denying yourself the chance to live a life that's bold, that's boundless, that's truly yours. Think about it. That dream inside you, the vision of a life without barriers, the goal that makes your heart pound. It's still there. It hasn't crumbled. It hasn't faded away. But it's up to you to decide. Will you let fear keep you caged, or will you break the walls down? The truth is, everyone feels trapped at times. Everyone faces moments when their doubts feel like chains, when their failures feel like proof they can't go on. But those moments aren't your prison. They're your opportunity. They're the cracks in the wall where your strength shines through the challenges that show you what you're truly capable of. Every time you feel like you're stuck, every time you feel like you've hit your limit, that's not the end. It's a signal to push harder, to dig deeper, to find the power to break through. You're not defined by the walls around you. You're defined by what you do to tear them down. Let's talk about the pain of living small. You know that feeling, don't you? That restless ache when you think about the life you could have. That silent regret when you realize you're holding yourself back. It's not just about missing out on your dreams. It's about missing out on yourself. The version of you who's fearless, who's limitless, who wakes up every day knowing they can take on anything. That person is inside you waiting to be set free. But fear is keeping them locked away. Fear of failing. Fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. Fear of what lies beyond the wall. Those fears feel solid, but they're not the truth. The truth is you're stronger than you think. The truth is you're ready to break free. Here's the reality. You don't break your limits by waiting. You don't shatter those walls by hoping they'll crumble on their own. You break through when you act, when you take that first bold step past. What scares you when you say, I don't know what's next, but I'm going anyway? The people who live without limits, the ones who inspire, who create, who live fully, they're not free of fear. They're just like you. They have doubts. They have moments when they feel trapped, but they choose to push forward. They choose to act even when it's daunting, even when the wall feels unbreakable, even when they're not sure they'll succeed. Action is the hammer that breaks your limits. It's the force that cracks the walls around you. You don't need to tear down everything at once. You don't need to have every answer. You just need to start. Take one step. Make one choice. Do one thing today that pushes you past your comfort zone. Maybe it's writing down a dream you've been afraid to chase. Maybe it's trying something new that challenges you. Maybe It's facing a fear head on. Every action you take weakens the wall. Every action you take expands your world. And here's the magic. The moment you start, something changes. You stop being the person who's trapped and start being the person who's free. You become unstoppable because once you know, you can take that first step, you can take the next and the one after that. Until one day you look back and realize the walls are gone. So what's holding you back? Is it the fear of falling short? The fear of being judged? The fear of what's on the other side? Let me tell you something. The only thing you should fear is a life confined, the regret of never trying, the pain of staying within walls you could have broken. Don't let that be your story. Don't let fear define your limits. Take action today. Start small, but start now. Because every moment you wait is a moment you're keeping yourself caged. There's a fight inside you. A struggle between the part of you that wants to break free and the part that wants to stay safe. That voice of doubt, it's strong, isn't it? It tells you you're not ready, that you're not enough, that you don't deserve a life without limits. But that voice is lying. You are enough. Right now, exactly as you are, you don't need anyone's approval to break your walls. You don't need to wait for someone to say you're capable. You were born with a strength inside you, a power that can shatter any limit. Your courage, your determination, your heart. That's your key. Think about every obstacle you've faced. Every time you thought you couldn't go on, but you did. Every time you felt trapped, but you found a way forward. That's not luck. That's you. That's your power. That's proof. You're stronger than any wall you've built. So when that voice of doubt speaks silence, replace it with the truth. Tell yourself, I can break through. Tell yourself, I am enough. Say it out loud. Write it down. Believe it. Because the moment you believe in your own strength, the walls start to crumble. Opportunities appear. Your world expands. Your limits vanish. Doubt will always be there. It's part of the journey, but it doesn't have to stop you. You decide what holds you back. You decide what story you tell yourself. You decide whether you let doubt build your walls or let your strength tear them down. So choose to break free. Choose to fight. Choose to believe you're capable of more than you know, because you are. You're stronger than your fears. You're bigger than your doubts. You're ready to live without limits, even if you don't feel ready. All it takes is one choice, the choice to believe in your own power. Let's talk about the power of persistence. Breaking your limits isn't a single moment. It's a process. There will be days when you feel like you're soaring and days when you feel like you're stuck. There will be moments when you feel invincible and moments when you want to give up. But those moments of struggle are where your strength grows. Persistence is what breaks the walls. It's the resolve to keep pushing, even when it's hard, even when you're weary, even when the walls seem unbreakable. Every journey has its challenges. There will be times when you question your path, times when you wonder if you're strong enough. But let me remind you, you are strong enough. Your dream is worth it. You are worth it. Every time you push past the doubt, you're tearing down a piece of that wall. Every time you refuse to quit, you're building a life without limits. The path to freedom isn't always easy, but it's yours. And every step you take, no matter how small, is a testament to your courage. So when the journey feels tough, and it will feel tough, hold on to your why. Why do you want this? What's the life you're fighting for? What's the dream that drives you? Keep that vision in your heart and let it guide you through the hard days. Because the truth is, the only way to stay caged is to stop trying. As long as you keep pushing forward, you're breaking free. You're growing. You're becoming the person you were meant to be. Picture it. The life you were born to live, the version of you who's fearless, who's boundless, who wakes up every day knowing no limit can hold them back. What does that feel like? Maybe it's the rush of chasing your passion. Maybe it's the freedom of living without fear. Maybe it's the pride of knowing you've shattered every wall. That vision isn't just a dream. It's a reality waiting to be claimed. It's a life waiting to be built, but you have to fight for it. You have to show up for it. Living without limits isn't about being perfect. It's about being relentless. It's about showing up even when it's messy. It's about giving everything you've got, even when the odds are against you. Because every effort, every choice, every moment you choose to keep going, it's breaking down the walls around you. Don't let that vision fade. Don't let it become just another what could have been. Hold on to it. Fight for it. Because that life is yours to create. Let's talk about the power of small steps. You don't have to break every wall at once. You don't have to change your life in a single moment. All you need is one small step, one action, one choice to push past your limits. Maybe it's writing down a goal you've been afraid to admit. Maybe it's facing a fear you've avoided. Maybe it's taking a moment to plan your next move. Those small steps matter. They crack the walls. They build the path to a life without limits. Every wall falls one crack at a time, and every crack you make is a victory. It's proof you're moving forward. It's evidence you're stronger than you know. Don't underestimate the power of starting small. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Take that first step today, and then take another tomorrow. Keep going one step at a time, and you'll be amazed at how far you can go. Your time is now, not tomorrow, not next year. Right now, your limits are waiting for you to break them. Take that first step today. Make that choice. Start that journey. You have everything it takes to live a life without boundaries. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the fear to fade. The world is ready for you, so go out there and break those walls. If this message moved you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let's inspire each other. Let's rise together.